What made you want to get into the BDSM lifestyle in the first place?
Gosh, I think a lot of it was the structure. It actually gives my
Yeah.
life a sense of structure and almost like a spiritual connection to my sexuality. Like it gives my sexuality purpose.
How does it give you structure? I'm curious. Maybe can you elaborate a bit?
For me, like before porn, a lot of my dating experience was kind of like I allowed myself to be a slut on the weekends, almost like as a reward for my hard work, or
Like
like
working a 9 to 5.
yeah, and then I
Then
would just look forward to just getting my ass wrecked on the weekends, you know. And having someone to report to, someone I can confide all my sexual deviancy in, gave me an ability to focus on real life and the shit that matters because I do have such an intense sex drive.
wow.
Kind of submitting or giving that sexual energy to someone helps me to direct that energy
So
to
like allowing that. So like you would sort of use that your. Did you have like a daddy dom like straight away, or was it sort of you were playing with multiple people when you first?
I just dated over the okay, so let's
This
back
is
it up.
back. Yeah, back. Just back it up a bit.
I had a high school sweetheart from the time I was like 15 to 19. So we broke up at 19, but we'd have been experimenting at like 18 and 19 with like light BDSM. But low key, it was just kind of abusive because we were dumb and young. like, like
It's just
it's
he just
we were
beat,
we
he's
were
just
both
beating your ass and
shitty,
didn't know what he was doing.
just shitty to each other. Yeah, like I was like, yeah, no hard
I
feelings.
mean, sorry to
no,
laugh at that, but
no, it's comical now. Like it is. It was really just two young, dumb, horny teenagers trying to be kinky and like having no idea what you're doing.
yes.
And so after we broke up, and I went like 6 months without hooking up with anybody, I was so distraught and heartbroken. And then the first time I hooked up with somebody, I actually like fucked two guys at once, and like, oh man, it was like the greatest night ever. Like I really let my freak flag out, and they were like taking turns fucking me, and it was so cool. And then I felt like, okay, I'm back. Like I'm a grown ass woman.
You got
I'm
your
a
sexual
time
mojo
to
back.
date. Like I'm gonna test the waters, and I just got on dating profiles. I met a couple of doms. My first dom who I was seeing, like I would report to as master, it was kind of like master slave. That was like the dynamic.
Yep.
And to this day, he's one of my dearest friends.
Nice.
Yeah, we met when I was 20, and yeah, fuck, like, and we still kind of hook up to this day, but it's not like master slave at all anymore.
Yeah.
But I really respected this person. I think, and to this day, I think he's a really beautiful human being with his shit together, and like reporting to him, but also being like degraded by him felt fucking amazing. So I have always been very kind of self obsessed with just self improvement and just trying to be the best human I can possibly be. And part of that means being the best, like, fuck toy I can be, the best sexual creature I can be for whoever I'm with.
Yeah.
And so having someone who kind of just keeps tabs on me, but also rewards me for just keeping myself on track, basically. And that's like, you know, coming over and fucking me every week. That's kind of part of my reward. Or punishing me by whatever creative means necessary when I'm slacking off, or I just or even if I've done something dumb, like I drank too much the night before and wasn't able to like meet up to my responsibilities or whatever, like I will beat myself up for that forever. But having someone who can actually punish me is a lot more of this like external validation, and I can just have it done. It's over with.
You can get over it.
Yes, and that's a huge part of it, is just having someone else be like, here it is, you did it, we're taking care of it, now it's done.
Yeah,
you can get over it.
You've paid your penance.
Yeah.
And now you can. It allows you to move on.
Yes, and I don't know why it is that way, but psychologically, it just works like that.
This is I this is fascinating stuff. I love this. And so when he's when you say you're reporting back to him and he's sort of punishing you or rewarding you for things,
Yeah.
is it stuff you're doing in your everyday life?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's
Yeah.
so yes, you're
It's
reporting.
like making my bed and taking my vitamins,
Yes,
and
yes,
fucking
yes.
exercising, and paying my bills and saving money, and just like being a responsible adult.
So how so what would be the difference between, because it's obviously it's a BDSM relationship. What would be the difference between, say, a reward for good behavior versus a punishment for some bad behavior?
Uh, Rewards usually gonna be like getting to come, or like, because I have such an addiction to like the magic wand. So I'm working to overcome that, and I've actually come really far. I'm really proud of
So you're
like,
trying to wean yourself away from the Hitachi.
yes. But for years, it was like the only way I could come. So
Oh
like
wow.
a master or whoever's doming who would be like, you can make yourself come. And so I'd be like, oh, thank God. Otherwise, when I'm just doing my own thing and I don't have someone to report to, I sometimes get a lot out of control and will masturbate 2, 3, 4 times a day.
Mm.
And I start to feel like I'm wasting time, and I'm like just wasting orgasms and like just expelling this energy that I could be kind of
Channeling
channeling into
into
other
something
stuff.
else.